I'm Tommy Vento, former quarterback at Farmington Hills Harrison, current quarterback for the Michigan State Spartans, and you're watching State Champs. Go Green.
State Champs is presented by Lawrence Technological University. Possible is everything. Hungry Howie's. Your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust. Go to doughraiser.com for details. The Detroit Sports Commission, where champions are made and championships are played. Log on to DetroitSports.org. Our friends with the UAW and Chrysler. Pirani's Hockey and Lacrosse World. Over 20 Michigan locations. Go to lacrosseworld.com for info.
Hey everybody, I'm Stephanie Funkhauser and welcome back to your home for high school sports in the state of Michigan, State Champs. We are presented by Lawrence Tech and we may look a little bit unusual this week, but the Red Noses represent a great cause and we wanted to be a part of it.
Absolutely. We do not have colds. I'm Lauren Plant. Stephanie's absolutely right. The first ever Red Nose Day is this Thursday, May 21st. Whole campaign dedicated to raising money for young people living in poverty. We wanted to be a part of it. RedNoseDay.org has all the details and ways that you can help.
State Champs cares and we know you guys do too, so be a part of it if you can.
All right, our cause, of course, bringing you what went down in Michigan high school sports this week. Ryan Terpstra's got a crash course in high school rugby, and the latest from our high school lacrosse and softball player of the year races are coming. Got some new additions.
Let's get this party started. Ring in the roundup.
We begin with boys lacrosse. East versus West matchup. Detroit Country Day at home to take on Grand Rapids Forest Hill Central. Ranked second in the state, Detroit Country Day came in the contest 10-4. Picked things up first quarter. Yellow Jackets en fuego. Cooper Bellinger sees the senior David Pohl who puts it home. DCD up a powerful 7-1 after one. Now Forest Hill Central came in ranked third in the state at 14-1, trying to get back in it. Tanner Hall, top shelf. Rangers trail by 5 going into halftime. Country Day really on a roll with the playoffs just around the corner. Second half, the junior Bellinger finds Emilio Sosa, who puts it on in. More from the Yellow Jackets. Our Player of the Year candidate and Syracuse commit Nick Martin to Bellinger, who finds the back of the net. Detroit Country Day goes on to beat Forest Hill Central by a final of 13-6. To girls soccer and a cold, windy night in Royal Oak for an OAA Red matchup between 3-5-3 Royal Oak and 8-3-3 Troy Athens. Athens would bring most of the pressure in the first half. Hannah Shell sends a free kick toward the goal, but the keeper can't gain control. Aubrey Wachowski hits the crossbar. Score remains 0-0. Royal Oak would create some opportunities in the second half, like this sweet little give and go between Mary Huffmaster and Madison Zidlowski. The shot denied, however, by Athens keeper Amanda Harris. Royal Oak and Troy Athens finish 0-0. We stay in Oakland County for girls lacrosse. Tune up as the state playoffs get going next week, if you can believe that. Pair of powerhouses getting together. Bluefield Hills Academy of the Sacred Heart set for a road matchup with the three-time Division I state champs, Birmingham United. Despite just a 6-5 record coming in, Sacred Heart fresh off their first ever Division I Catholic League championship. First half, this is the sophomore Alice Zimmer from the angle. One of 4 first half goals, Gazelles out to a quick 2-0 lead. Birmingham United looking to win their 6th of their last 7 games. The junior Anna Stackler with the wraparound. She deposited 4 in the contest, game tied at 2. Between these two schools, 7 state championships in 10 years. And the goals were pouring in early and often for the Bulldogs. The junior Rachel Rogers on a mission. She finished the night with a hattie. Birmingham United led 10-6 at halftime. Sacred Heart strong in the second stanza. They can capitalize by circling the net as well. Senior midfielder Bailey Saklar proving just that. But United controlled possession and in the end outscored the Gazelles. Bridget Sabaj over to the junior Grace Fisher, back of the net. Birmingham United wins 15-13. Westward we send it now, people. Ryan Terpstra has more highlights.
Hey, thanks, Lauren. On the west side, we had OK Red Conference soccer action. Rockford taking on number 1 ranked Granville. First half, Granville with the corner kick. Sydney Blitchok taking it. Great service into the box, and Rachel Brangington directs it into the back of the net. Perfect execution by the Bulldogs for the 1-0 lead. First half winding down, Granville once again applying pressure. Sydney Duell gets it in front of the net, but she is stoned by the keeper. Ball is cleared out and just as quickly sent back in for Bragington's second tally of the game. Granville looking sharp heading into the postseason. They defeat Rockford by a final of 3-0. Now to tennis. North Muskegon, ranked number 3 in Division 4, traveled to Grand Rapids to take on South Christian. Starting in number 2 doubles, Mary Hoops serving for North Muskegon. Nicole Hookwater gets a couple of returns for South, but then Tess Wilson closes the door, and the Norse take this match. Now to number 1 dubs, Lauren Bliss on the serve, and some strong play at the net by Aubrey Helmus leads to the winner, and the game goes to South Christian. This match would be a battle, but the Norse would grind it out, thanks in part to the play of Molly Heising, who locks things up right there for her squad. To number 1 singles, North Muskegon's Alexis Bailey dueling against South's Anna Clausing. It would be Bailey coming up victorious in this rally, helping North Muskegon to a 5-3 victory. Now, let's go to Kevin Gale and see what's happening in the Lansing area.
Thanks, Ryan. Who calls this spring? 49 degrees in the Lansing area for the CAAC lacrosse final between Okemos and Grand Ledge. 15 seconds in, Cole Jamison makes it 1-0 Okemos. Then moments later, it's Charlie Chuk. What a name! Little juke move, finds the corner. Okemos scores 5 goals in the first 6 minutes. Now it's Bennett Sherman's turn. Spin cycle, all pops loose, but Blake Graywall Turner is there to clean it up for one of his team-high 4 goals in the game. Grand Ledge trying to keep up with the 4th-ranked team in the state. Nate Cornell and Austin Anderson play a little 2-man game. Anderson leads the Comets with 3 goals. But the Okemos Chiefs are top 5 statewide for a reason. There goes Jamison streaking down the field with his pink stick. Gorgeous give and go from Graywall Turner. Jamison notches a hat trick for the 5-goal lead. Sherman adds 4 goals of his own, and Okemos wins the CAAC with this 16-5 romp. That's back-to-back undefeated league titles for the Chiefs. And that's the roundup. I'm Kevin Gale.
Exciting times for both the Michigan State football and basketball programs. I'm Kyle Bogie with this week's Recruit Report. We begin as John Beilein reels in a very big fish. Many fans wondering if he would be able to get that 5-star talent, that top 10 kid in the nation, and he gets it in Tyus Battle. He's the number 10 overall player in the 2016 class. He offers his commitment after visiting last weekend. Michigan is going to put the ball in his hands. He'll add some star power once he arrives on campus a year from now. Also, another note on one of Michigan and Michigan State's top recruiting targets in the basketball front. Cassius Winston out 6 to 8 weeks with a left wrist injury. Injured that in an AAU tournament. So good luck, Cassius. Hope you get better soon. On the football recruiting front, all Michigan State, all Mark D'Antonio. They reel in 3 commitments this week, a couple of them from the state of Ohio. All of these kids defensive backs, although we'll see if a couple of them factor in offensively. One from Akron and Jonah Morris, 6'4", 190 pounds. Austin Andrews, a little shorter, 6 foot, 187 pounds, but a great athlete, so we'll see if he moves to the offensive side of the ball. But Detroit Cass Tech 4-star talent Demetric Vance commits to Michigan State as well, committing over Ohio State, over Michigan. That's the first in-state commitment for Michigan State in the 2016 class, and it looks like he's going to try and recruit some other kids. Demetric, very talented kid and one that some schools got involved in late. Michigan State showing some faith in him. A great pickup for the Spartans. With this week's Recruit Report, I'm Kyle Bogie.
Hey guys, don't forget to check out our special on the 5th Annual North American Lacrosse Invitational next Saturday, May 23rd at 11:30 a.m. right here on Fox Sports Detroit. We'll have highlights from all the tournament showcasing the top teams in the Midwest. Don't miss it.
At Lawrence Technological University, you'll go way beyond the books. Professors with real-world experience deliver hands-on instruction in small classes, helping students land co-ops, internships, and research projects. By graduation, 80% of LTU students have jobs or plans to pursue master's degrees. And most Lawrence Tech grads earn more than their peers. So if you're ready to embrace your possibilities, we want you at LTU.
The Tim Hortons Prep Kickoff Classic returns to the campus of Wayne State University August 27th through the 29th with 3 days of action-packed games featuring the state's top teams and players. Once again, August 27th through the 29th, Tom Adams Field, Wayne State University. The Tim Hortons Prep Kickoff Classic is brought to you by Metro PCS, the Marines, Community Bowling Centers, and Performance Orthopedics. Log on to DetroitSports.org for more information.
Swipe left. Swipe right.
What is going on over? Oh, why do you have my dog?
Is ordering Hungry Howie's online so easy? Even your couture canine can do it?
How many did Mr. Sparkles order?
7 in dog pizzas.
You ordered 49 pizzas?
No, you did. My card was declined. Want a slice or 400?
Hey, everyone gets a free medium pizza on their next online order with coupon code FREE1. Now that's an idea.
Hungry Howie's.
Welcome back to State Champs. I'm Ryan Terpstra, and this week we're going in focus with rugby. Internationally, a very popular sport, not as much so here in America, but in Michigan, different schools are forming clubs and competing with each other across the state, growing the sport in popularity every year.
I think when I was playing in high school, we had maybe half the teams that we have now. So it is completely gone above and beyond what we thought it was, and it's growing every year. We, as a club, bring on a lot of kids from other schools, and then from there, a lot of those kids go back and they'll start teams at their own schools.
I think the interest in rugby has grown tremendously. I mean, from when I first got here, no one really knew about rugby, and now it seems like almost everyone in the school knows about it, especially after last year winning a state title. I mean, a lot of people were at that game and continue to come out and watch us and support.
Grand Rapids Catholic Central formed their rugby club in 1998 and have won 9 state titles since then. Not only are a variety of athletes attracted to the opportunities in this sport, they also get a chance to have a few new experiences.
I always wanted to run with the ball, and the football coach wouldn't let me. But I got into it and fell in love with it after the first practice. My parents have been involved with it ever since as well, helping out outside of it, and just fell in love with it.
There's a brotherhood that comes in this sport that's not in anything else. You travel to tournaments, you spend the night in places away from home, and you really get to build a friendship with the players you don't on other teams. For instance, football, where there's a practice after school, you go to school with the guys. But other than that, it's just a game after school and then it's kind of over. With this, you get to build with the team.
For In Focus, I'm Ryan Terpstra.
Time for this week's cycle. Let's start with the first place battle in the MAC Blue. Grosse Pointe South on the road to take on Fraser. GP South having a terrific season. Perfect so far through divisional play. Turning up in the first. The sophomore Emma St. John sending this one deep to left center. Eliza Bork will get home without a throw. Blue Devils weren't done in their first at-bat. The freshman contributing 13 to lucky number with this Seeing Eye single by Grace Foster down the line. St. John not paying attention to her base coach, hesitated, still able to cross the dish unscathed. Grosse Pointe South led 3-0 after one. All Lady Blue Devils. The senior Andy Anger, great name, went 3 for 3 with 2 RBIs this afternoon. Ashley Borowitz, who also had a 3-hit game, scores. Grosse Pointe South shuts out Fraser 7-0. They move to 24-3 overall and are all alone atop the MAC Blue. Let's go up the road now for a Blue Water Area Conference matchup in baseball. Almont traveling to take on last year's D2 state finalist, Richmond. First game of a doubleheader, Almont and White hot out of the gate. Runners on the corner for Jake Zielinski. Good cut. He'll wind up with a 2-bagger. Nick Baker coming and helping the Raiders build a 3-zip lead. Richmond, the reigning BWAC champs, cut into the deficit in their first time at the plate. Jake Schmidt, the ground ball with eyes. Evan Kratt trots home. Richmond trailed 3-1 after one. Almont gained back their 3-1 lead in the fourth. Ribby runner on third for Adam Finn. He takes the offering up the gut. Chase Toretta walks in. But Richmond on the comeback trail in the sixth. Ducks on the pond, and it seemed like everything was going up the middle. Kevin Moss, the base hit to bring home Schmidt. Nick Gramzow coasting in to add another. All this part of a 5-run inning for the Blue Devils. Richmond went on to beat them on 6-4. Blue Devils now 11-1 on the season. Let's take a quick look at Friday's Catholic League Baseball Championships down at Comerica Park. In the CD Division game, Madison Heights Bishop Foley met up with the Pioneers of Riverview Gabriel Richard. Foley going for their 4th straight CD title. Top half of the third, 2-on in a scoreless game. One of our Player of the Year candidates, Nate Grise, deep to right center. 2 runners will score, and here comes the Western Michigan recruit on his horse, and inside the park home run. Wow, that helped Bishop Foley to a 4-2 win, another CD crown. To the AB title tilt, Birmingham Brother Rice also on a quest for their 4th straight Catholic League hardware. In their way, the Falcons from Dearborn Divine Child. We were scoreless into the third, but Brother Rice got the bats going. Bases juice for the Michigan recruit Carl Kaufman, the ripper that brings home Nick Plummer and Reese Thahey. Brother Rice went on to win their 4th straight AB title, 5-1 the final. Now back to Turp for more action from the Diamond.
Thanks, Lauren. For our final game, we check in with the number 1 softball team in D1, Portage Central, facing Vicksburg, who only had 2 losses on their record. Top of the 3rd inning, 1 runner on for Portage Central, Brooke Wyman at the dish, and the UAW Chrysler Player of the Year candidate says goodbye. 2-run shot puts the Mustangs on the board. In the 7th inning, still a tight one, 2-on and 2-out for Hannah McQueen. Sharp single to right. Brittany Brown coming home from second base, beats the throw and scores the run. And Portage Central, facing a very tough Vicksburg squad, earns a 5-3 victory. I'm Ryan Terpstra, and that's it for the cycle.
Time for a look at our UAW Chrysler High School Softball Player of the Year race. Help us do that, our own Tom Markowski, and we've got a terrific competition going on. Votes just keep piling up. Tom's got 3 girls he'd like to talk about today, including a new addition.
Yes, a right-hand pitcher from Harrison High School from Mid-State. Her name is Allison Lepovsky. She's a 4-year starter at pitcher. She signed with Saginaw Valley. Next is Alex Sobchak, really the number 1 player to start the season out of Farmington Hills Mercy, having a sensational year. Although pitchers aren't really throwing to her a lot this year, she has 30 walks, 15 intentional walks, batting .450. And next, Kayla Noach out of Romeo, a catcher. Got the team to the semifinals last year in Division I, having a sensational year. Her coach is telling me she's getting more and more consistent, pitch by pitch. She's really being helped by her dad, Doug, who is the assistant coach and is calling the pitches this year for her.
Now, as of Wednesday, Alex Sobchak was the leading vote getter at StateChampsNetwork.com. Alex Sorgi not far behind. Now remember, the leading vote getter can never be removed. At the end of voting, that person is automatically in the Final Four and has a 20% advantage over everybody else. And you should. You're the people's champion. But doesn't guarantee you'll win by any means, just helps. Next time, we'll go over the criteria we have for selecting our champion and when we'll do it. In the meantime, keep voting. Go to StateChampsNetwork.com, click on the Softball Player of the Year banner on the homepage right now.
Hey State Champs, thanks for watching and supporting Red Nose Day with us. Make sure to go to our website, StateChampsNetwork.com, to watch a special feature on what the community had to say about this awesome cause. Also, go to rednoseday.org for more information.
At Lawrence Technological University, you'll go way beyond the books. Professors with real-world experience deliver hands-on instruction in small classes, helping students land co-ops, internships, and research projects. By graduation, 80% of LTU students have jobs or plans to pursue master's degrees. And most Lawrence Tech grads earn more than their peers. So if you're ready to embrace your possibilities, we want you at LTU.
We're the Cronin Law Firm, bringing more to the table. When we sit down together, we share our expertise. You've got a legal problem, we know you need relief. Advice that you can trust, that's why people come to us. We're the Cronin Law Firm, bringing more to the table.
Hey
it's lacrosse season, and Perani's is your lacrosse headquarters. Perani's offers lacrosse equipment for boys and girls and has everything for beginners, advanced players, and your entire team. Come to Perani's for the largest selection, their experienced, knowledgeable staff, and simply the best price guaranteed. Visit one of their convenient locations or log on to lacrosseworld.com and shop online. It's always lacrosse season at Perani's.
Listen to what customers are saying about Hoot McInerney's all-new Star Lincoln.
I've never been treated better. Star eliminates all the hassles of leasing a new Lincoln.
I shopped around, and Star gave me the best price I found on a Lincoln MKC.
Now I understand what they're talking about when they say, experience the Star treatment.
Hoot McInerney's all-new Star Lincoln, 12 Mile Road, just east of Telegraph. Best price, smart choice, and you get the Star treatment.
Welcome back to State Champs. Be sure to catch the Blue and White spirit at LTU by joining one of the campus visit opportunities. Blue and White Days are designed to inform potential undergraduates about what Lawrence Tech has to offer. Each student has the opportunity to come to campus, speak with a counselor, meet other students, and take a tour. Parents are welcome to join as well and learn more information. If you're interested in Lawrence Tech and would like to schedule a tour or attend a Blue and White Day, please call 248-204-3160. For State Champs, I'm Stephanie Funkhauser.
Hey, what's up? It's Sean Baligian. It's time for the Perani's Lacrosse Player of the Year once again. Now, as we've talked about, the list is fluid throughout the year. So, as you can see by our list, a couple changes have been made. Now, don't forget, the guy that stays in the top 10 every week is our leading vote getter. Now, that's where you come into this process. You can be a part of this process by voting at the State Champs website. Lots of great action going on around the state. Great teams, Forest Hill Central. Obviously, Brother Rice has it going on. Catholic Central having a fantastic year. Let's talk about Nick Martin from another great team, Detroit Country Day. He's a do-everything type of player. Hey, how good is this kid? Well, he's planning to go to Syracuse. So make sure that you get to the State Champs website and be a part of the process with the Perani's Lacrosse Player of the Year. Hey, once again, we're out here at Perani's in Brighton. Let's bring in one of the fine employees out here, Lucas at the Perani's Brighton location. Lucas, you've got the Wonder Boy. Tell us about the Wonder Boy.
It's Maverick's original shaft. It's got this new butt end feature where you can adjust it. It's very light, durable, and all around just a great shaft.
Hey, something for everybody out here. You got hockey needs, you got lacrosse needs. Lucas and the fine staff out here at Perani's Brighton has you hooked up. So make sure you get to the website, statechampsnetwork.com, and be a part of the Perani's Lacrosse Player of the Year.
Hey guys, thanks for hanging out with us as we keep you up to date on all the spring sports action you could want. Coming up next is our main event. It's the KLAA Boys Lacrosse Championship game. Brighton takes on Northville. Stay tuned for all the action.
Fundraising should be fresh, flavorful, and simple. We have the perfect solution at Hungry Howie's, Dough Raiser. Your nonprofit organization can sell paper pizza certificates that your customers can redeem for one medium pizza at participating Hungry Howie's locations. Go to doughraiser.com to learn about, sign up for, and order everything Dough Raiser. Request a Dough Raiser kit for your group today. Your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust. Welcome to Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser.
I'm Drew Brees, and being a dad means the world to me. And one of the most important things any parent can do is make sure their kids get active at least 60 minutes each day. Studies show that physical activity not only helps kids stay healthy, it can enhance important skills like concentration and problem solving, which can improve academic performance. This means physical activity can help your kids in the most important game of all, life.
The Tim Hortons Prep Kickoff Classic returns to the campus of Wayne State University August 27th through the 29th with 3 days of action-packed games featuring the state's top teams and players. Once again, August 27th through the 29th, Tom Adams Field, Wayne State University. The Tim Hortons Prep Kickoff Classic is brought to you by Metro PCS, the Marines, Community Bowling Centers, and Performance Orthopedics. Log on to DetroitSports.org for more information.
Thanks for coming back to State Champs to check out our Detroit Sports Commission main event. Trophy game in boys lacrosse took place this week, the KLAA Association Championship. 6th straight year Brighton is advanced to the title tilt, gunning for back-to-back crowns. Northville hasn't made it back to this game in 5 years when they beat Brighton for the hardware. This was a really good game. Check out the highlights.
The Kensington Conference champs Northville in white, 11-4, first quarter. Brennan Sweeney passes to Brendan Hicks. The junior buries it. He had a hat trick in this one. We were tied at 1 after the first. 6th ranked Brighton would respond in the second quarter. The senior Patrick Dowd attacking and bouncing it into the back of the net. Bulldogs led by a goal, 4-3 at halftime. Brighton came out fired up to start the second half. The Lake Erie College commit Jake DeRozier scoring his second goal in the third quarter. He finished the game with a hattie. Later in the third, Bulldogs still barking. Lee Conquest gets it to Dylan Mercier, who gets the tally. He finished with a team-high 4 goals. Brighton led 9-6 after 3 quarters of play. But there was no quit in Northville. Stangs rallied. One of our Player of the Year candidates, Alec Malukji, his 4th goal on the night. We were tied at 9 with 8 minutes to go. But Brighton always seemed to have an answer. On the man up, the senior Nick Brish firing and filling it. Bulldogs led and never looked back. Brighton went on to win 12-9, 2nd straight KLAA Association Lacrosse Championship. The main event is presented by the Detroit Sports Commission, dedicated to enhancing the local economy and the image of Metro Detroit, hosting amateur sporting events. Go to DetroitSports.org for details.
If you missed us earlier, we're wearing the red noses in honor of Red Nose Day this Thursday, May 21st. It's a fundraising campaign to help children and young people living in poverty. What can be better than that? Go to rednoseday.org to find out all about it.
Go to StateChampsNetwork.com to find out all about us. Our parent company, Yellow Flag Productions, just received 4 more Michigan Emmy nominations for our work in 2014. That makes a total of 17 nominations since 2008. We're pretty proud of that.
We couldn't do it without you, so join us next time on the original high school sports show, State Champs.
State Champs is presented by Lawrence Technological University. Possible is everything. Hungry Howie's. Your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust. Go to DoughRaiser.com for details. The Detroit Sports Commission, where champions are made and championships are played. Log on to DetroitSports.org. Our friends with the UAW and Chrysler. Pirani's Hockey and Lacrosse World. Over 20 Michigan locations. Go to lacrosseworld.com for info.